everyone? Marc Lobliner. Tiger Fitness.com. Chris Jones. I'm not going to hide it, man. I like Chris Jones. He's a good friend of mine. He's someone I've met with, I've hung out with. We've worked a trade show together. He's a phenomenal guy, and honestly, in my opinion, he's a natural bodybuilder right now, I believe, who has the most potential to take on the Clevelands of the world, the Doug Millers of the world. Maybe not Doug Miller. No one can take on Doug Miller. No, I'm just playing. I think he has that potential. I think he can really rise up on the amateur level. So, here's the deal. He cheated on his diet. He put a video of it. And Van did a video. And you go to Van's channel. I'll link it below to his video. Reaction to Chris effing up is what he called it. And let me give you my opinion. Van's doing his first show and he's doing phenomenal. Van's at -4. He'd go to a show right now, any show in the country, amateur, and be the most shredded. Just about. He's just about at that level. And he's still got 7 weeks, 6.5 weeks. Van's never done a show. And Van's now starting to feel what I felt multiple times in the past. You guys know I'm old as shit. And I've competed at many levels. I started as a lightweight in the NPC, competing at the Heart of Texas. Moved up, and now I'm a heavyweight. So I've felt it all. I've dieted on 1,000 calories. I remember when I was getting ready for the Heart of Texas, I was at 1,000 calories and about 2 hours of cardio a day. Even before that is when I really felt. I think that what made me good at dieting was the fact that when I first started, I modeled. And I remember I got ready for a photo shoot for Men's Fitness. I stayed in shape for 1 year. And you can literally put a piece of steak or a pie, something right here, and my wife right here, who at that time, 21 years old, graduated college, dyed her hair blonde, in phenomenal shape. Post a pickup right here. The twins would say, man, that's a pretty young thing. And I was able to perform, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't want to, man. I just wanted to eat. I felt like crap. Prep will ruin you. It will get in your head. And I remember one time I was prepping, and you guys don't understand who haven't competed or dieted to obscenely low levels of body fat. I went to a sushi place once, and I literally ate so much I had to throw up just to make room in my stomach. It'll mess you up. I don't have eating disorders, but it will give you one. It can. Okay? Another time, after I lost a show politically, I believe I should have won it. What am I going to do? Cry to the judges? Judges kiss my ass, right? I went to Outback Steakhouse. I ate every single appetizer on that menu. And then I ate a half a rack of ribs, and I ate some fudge cake. I've never felt so bad in my life. Prep will do that to you. This is Chris's first time getting down to those levels. The first time, and he's working with a coach. No offense to John, because his methods work, who doesn't believe in free meals. He believes in controlled refeeds, which I believe is the most optimal way to prep for a show. My brother, his metabolism's so good, I switch in that method at 12 weeks out. Up to 12 weeks, I give him a free meal as his refeed meal every week. It's a different way of dieting. I like the free meal because my brother has a family, and it allows him to go to the Cheesecake Factory and have a nice meal with his family. And that's something that I don't think my brother would give up for any prep until like 6 to 12 weeks out. But John's about getting pro cards and winning. Me, I'm an old guy. You know, I factor in more lifestyle. And honestly, my brother got in great shape, and I only had 5 to 6 weeks with him. He just decided to kick it into gear at that moment. But he stays at like 5 to 6% year round. Chris went on a Dreamer's Bulk, and I think he put on some good size from it. I'm not a big fan of the Dreamer's Bulk, where you just eat. But Chris, I think, did very well. His physique shows that. He's got the most round muscle bellies. Hold on, guys. I want to see if that's important. No, it's not. Chris has the most round and full muscle bellies I've ever seen. He's a good guy. Guys, he's still got over 25 weeks. Most people don't start dieting at his shape till 16, 14 weeks. And they still come in good shape. When I got shredded for one of my shows, my last show, I wasn't as big as he was, but put it in perspective, I only dieted for 5 to 6 weeks. When I dieted down as a lightweight, I never dieted over 12 weeks. Chris has plenty of time, guys. Look, it's his first time doing it. I think Chris will do just fine. And I think he's kicking into gear, and he got out of his system. And if he doesn't, maybe competing isn't for him. But I think that with his structure, his genetics, his metabolism, I think he'll be just fine. And you know what? More props to him for actually having the balls to put that on film. I don't know what got through his mind that he's going to film it. I would have been like, this is going to be my dirty little secret, right? I'm going to just tell John I ate an extra cookie or something. No, he filmed it all. So you know what? At least he's being honest to us about that. So he's doing his thing. And you know what? I think he'll be just fine. So for all y'all hating on him, let's wait till we see the final product. Instead, I think the best thing about social media, YouTube and all that, is encouragement. Chris, we got your back. Van's got your back. I've got your back. Hell, Ogus has your back. Ogus slipped up on his diet a couple times, I'm sure. We've all done it, man. The only reason I don't do it now is I'm old as fuck, man. You're in your prime, and you have a much better physique than I do. I'm dealing with, God was playing jokes when you put my shit together. It's like, let me give you some girls' calves, let me give you some decent arms, and let me give you a Ninja Turtle back. Oh, and by the way, we'll give you a good chest just to make up for your shitty calves and arms. So, I gotta stop that. So the deal is, you're fine. Chris is fine. Haters, stop hating on him. Let the man get through his thing. I mean, you trolls can do your trolling, because trolling can be funny. But haters, y'all gotta stop hating on my boy. He needs support. As a community, as the fitness community, we need to support him. That's about it. Contest prep's hard. I mean, it's hard. It'll dig to the depths of who you are. To the point where Chris Jones will quit thinking about hoes, and he'll start thinking about ho-hos. My man's gonna be hungry. Alright, so it's not a game.